Think for yourself. You're still trying to imitate me.
AP classes. Oh,
Hey, watch out!
someone save All Might. Kick it.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's React. I'm Kenny and this is my beautiful wife Montana.
And today we're going to be reacting to Season 3, Episode 14 of My Hero Academia, Create Those Ultimate Moves.
What are your thoughts on that?
I feel like they're going to be workshopping what their signature is.
Yep, and that's can be pretty fun to see.
Yeah,
I can't wait for you to see those. And if you are, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below for episodes coming every Friday and Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see these episodes right now, they're all posted to Patreon in their extended full-length forms. Are we excited for episode 14 of My Hero Academia Season 3?
absolutely.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.
Dunderheads, this video was brought to you by the incredible members of the Let's React Patreon. If you want access to a ton of exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Have a good day, Twinkle Toes!
Welcome to UA High, the prestigious school that's turned out some of the world's greatest heroes. I'm running toward my dream in these halls, learning to overcome obstacles and save people with a smile on my face. That's how I'll become the greatest hero in the world.
Yeah.
New intro.
Oh my goodness. Falling from the sky.
Fortnite?
Oh my goodness.
I started watching this arc while I was working out yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Great intro. I think this is an underrated intro.
Yeah, I like it. I'll have to add this to my horse riding playlist. Get him out of here.
All right.
Very cool.
So what do you think of that intro?
There were so many individual characters even beyond just who's on the screen. Like the thing that really stuck was Deku in the very front and then all of the mountains, I guess, with a bunch of shadow people. That's very scary. The idea that those are villains, because I don't feel like they're his classmates.
Well,
or other heroes.
You might,
it could be.
You're both right and wrong. I can't let you know, but
fantastic. That's what I love to hear.
Song-wise, you like
Very
it?
Cool. Yeah.
Good song. That's
like the song.
Young Midoriya, listen. I'm officially retired as a pro. It's clear now that my body won't allow me to fight another battle. The last sparks of One for All have left me, and my muscle form won't last for any significant amount of time.
So you can't even hold the shape anymore.
Put yourself in danger now.
No.
You're always rushing in to try and help no matter what I tell you, destroying your body over and over. Yet back there, you managed to rescue your friend without being injured or getting into a fight. I'm so proud of you.
Oh.
Yeah.
He did it, yeah.
From here on out, I will devote myself to training you. You're stuck with me, so let's keep working hard together.
Thank you. Nothing would make me happier. Oh, I'll do my best.
Oh, it was a dream.
This isn't... Oh, right. I'm in the dorm
You should get
now.
a Small Might action figure.
Good morning. After being attacked by the League of Villains twice in one school year, UA brought its students to live on campus in order to keep us safe. Our dorm, Heights Alliance, was a 5-minute walk from the main school building. Things were a little strange at first, but once we finally settled into our new home, we returned to normal coursework and our goal of becoming heroes. I will definitely be a pro one day, because of what I inherited from All Might. Not just one for all, but his spirit too.
All right.
Very exciting.
I believe I mentioned this already, but your main focus this summer is obtaining provisional hero licenses.
Yes, sir!
Do not take this lightly. A hero license means that you're responsible for human lives. You can imagine that the exam to receive one is very difficult. Only 50% of students pass the tests required for these permits each year.
It's that hard to get a provisional license?
Big deal.
In order to prepare, today you'll concentrate on creating something new. 2 ultimate moves.
Ultimate moves?
Oh.
An exam is a normal school
Fantastic.
thing, but this is total hero work.
When we say ultimate, we mean a move that will ensure you win against your opponent. An action so unique to your identity that no other person can hope to copy it. Simply put, you must learn to lean into your strengths.
Your moves represent who you are. These days, most pro heroes have an ultimate move. Those who don't are fools.
This may sound abstract, but we'll explain more as the day goes on.
Like, you don't have to, but if you don't,
For
you're
now,
fucking
change into your
dumbass.
costumes
Yeah.
and meet in Gym Gamma.
Ultimate move time.
Okay.
Gym Gamma, also known at the Academy as the
And
training
they're doing it
dining
to get ready
room,
for their provisional
or
license
TDL.
exam.
Huh? First the USJ and now this?
This facility was my idea. We can prepare unique terrains and obstacles.
He could just
for each
make it
student.
real fast.
Yeah.
Here you will learn
Yeah.
to serve up justice.
That makes sense.
It's the name.
That's pretty cool.
Please allow me a question. What is the advantage of having ultimate moves for our provisional exams? May we know your reasoning?
That's 2 questions. Calm down. The job of a hero
So
is to
intense.
save people from all sorts
Yeah.
of dangers. Crime, accidents, and natural or man-made disasters. Of course, the licensing exam analyzes how well you're able to deal with such things. It won't just be fighting. Your ability to gather information and make quick decisions will be judged, in addition to how well you communicate, cooperate, and lead others. Every year, a new test is used to evaluate these qualities.
One thing is especially important. If you want to be a pro hero, you must be able to prevail in battle. If you're prepared, you won't have to worry, and those of you with an ultimate move will have stronger results.
Your circumstances should not dictate the results of your future battles. Learn to be consistent and you will be a great asset on the front lines. Your ultimate move doesn't necessarily have to be an attack. Take Ida's Reciprocal Burst, for example. This sort of temporary
That can be
boost
an
in
ultimate
speed is
move.
valuable enough that
Okay.
it falls into the category of
Yeah, he's one of the
excellence
few that's already
for
kind of made a good one.
Yeah.
You mean I've been doing an ultimate move all along?
Yeah, he's not even
Basically,
killing
our
it.
secret weapon. Something that gives us the edge so we can win no matter who or what we're facing.
There's a smart boy. For example, how Kamui Woods is able to use his lacquered chain prison to capture opponents in an instant. That's exactly what we want to see.
The training camp was interrupted, but the practice you did get in to develop your quirks was part of the process needed to create these defining abilities.
They all had to power up
Now that you're caught
their
up,
quirks more.
you'll
Right.
be working hard to develop powerful moves of your own for the next 10 days or so. This is how you will spend the remainder of your summer vacation. Prepare for intensive training. In addition, you should think about how you can improve your costumes, especially now that you have a better understanding of your quirks.
That looked like the thing we saw in the intro
I
with all of
expect each you
the.
to go
This
plus
is not
ultra.
that.
Not that. Okay.
Do you have it in you?
Yes, sir. I am so charged up for this.
He's hyped.
What's
Very
my
exciting.
It's obvious you rely too much on your tail. Let's re-examine the basics of how you fight.
Yes, sir.
Oof.
But my tail is my power.
This is all I got.
Yeah.
Shooting acid from my hands!
That's
What do you think?
been the whole thing,
If you're
right?
going to go that route, make a nozzle with your fingers to increase aim and reach. Yes, like that.
Oh.
Oh crap! I'm totally
Very smart.
Now let's focus on increasing the potency of your acid. 2 creations
That's
at the same
doable.
time. You may start with something simple.
Yes, sir.
Whoa, that was cool.
Oh my goodness.
Everyone's making headway.
They're all just using their
Why
crazy
are you
ass
staring
moves.
off into space?
Oh, about the moves we're coming
Trying
up
to figure
with.
out what's
See,
happening.
If I put too much power into my arms, then I won't be able to use them anymore. I'll break them, so I don't know what a special attack of mine would even look like.
It's true.
What about
that
the
your
full
work is
cowl?
interesting, not exactly one that we'd call consistent. If you don't have a fixed attack style yet, then let's focus on developing your power.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Everyone's working hard, huh?
All Might.
Yeah, I am here.
Because I
That's
have the day
funny.
off and I don't have anything else to do.
Will you please focus on recuperating and lesson planning?
I mean,
Hey,
it's
why the
funny,
cold
but also
reception?
sad.
They're big moves now, right? There's no way I could miss being here for this. I'm still a UA teacher, you know. Young Midoriya, looks like you're having trouble.
Now you explode!
Oh,
It's been a while since I was able to really let loose. Ectoplasm! I killed him! Give me another one!
I killed him.
It's incredible.
nice.
Yes. And he'll get even stronger in the future.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's having so much fun with it.
Hardcore!
I bet he's got a ton of ideas for special moves already.
He's been planning this stuff since the entrance exam. Oh, whoops!
Focus.
Yes, sir.
Just in case anyone was wondering, I've been working on Great Brush since I was a kid.
I mean,
Yeah,
we've
no
all
one
thought
asked.
about it before, right? I used to imagine wielding
He's one of the
a
only
lightning
few that
sword.
actually did have
Getting it
another
like that, just
creative
thinking about
move
doing
name.
something that
Yeah.
cool in real life.
A lightning sword. That'd be cool.
How can I
That would
fight
be
with
cool.
these damaged arms?
Hey,
What are you doing here?
I've come with advice. Think for yourself. You're still trying to imitate me.
Okay, I have questions and
Yes.
thoughts. Okay, a couple things. They specified that the ultimate move, I mean, it obviously has to do with your power, but it also can't be, it has to be a signature. It can't be something that could be identified as someone else's.
Yeah.
So if Deku has the same quirk as All Might, how is that not going to be recognizable? He's working with the exact same thing.
I've come with advice. Think for yourself. You're still trying to imitate me.
Oh, I guess I didn't.
Yo, young Kirishima!
Hey, All Might.
I've got some wisdom to lay down on you.
Exactly what
That
you were
was
saying.
it?
Instead of going
Okay.
for small tricks with your hardening, try being a bulldozer.
Yes, sir.
I wouldn't be a good teacher if I just gave you the answers. Use that clever head on your shoulders. There's no right or wrong here. What's important is that you realize your full potential on your own.
I'm more mean that confirms you're right. It's got to be
Gotcha.
something else.
Okay.
That might help you.
He's suddenly good at this?
He's suddenly good at this.
Pretty great.
Oh. That's funny.
He's leaning into being a great teacher.
Regarding your costume
Very sweet.
improvements, once you've figured out if anything needs to change, head to the development studio here. Get the experts to help you out and give suggestions. They'll know what to do.
Think for yourself. You're still trying to imitate me.
I don't really get why that's
Yeah,
a
I
bad
wonder
thing.
why he'd be
But I
doing
know I
that.
have to do
Yeah.
something about this. They have to have some kind of brace to reinforce my arms here. Train my body so I can wield one for all at maximum power. And I need to figure out a way to use my quirk and my ultimate move. Otherwise, I'll fall behind everyone else. That's not going to happen. I have to make it to the top and achieve my dream.
Ah, I see. You're focusing on making your own body float.
If I increase my mobility, I can
Oh.
use the martial arts I learned from my internship even more. What are you doing?
Very smart.
It's quite simple. I want to reduce Recipro's drawbacks. I plan on asking the development studio to improve my radiator.
Oh, hey there, Deku!
You know, a lot of people have a theory as to what Uraraka's special move should have
You
been.
here for costume
What?
improvements?
People think that if Uraraka, if the law of, I think, conservation of speed applies, and Uraraka had an extremely, extremely heavy hammer, she could just take away the gravity and then bring it back and just slam, like the craziest slam.
Oh, yeah.
Could just bring this super condensed, extremely heavy thing and just swing it and then release gravity and then bring it back and like use that as basically just momentum.
Right.
Ridiculousness.
Yeah.
I was just wondering where you were.
Don't run in the halls!
You here for costume improvements too?
Oh, right.
What just happened?
Just
a bomb?
You know, you shouldn't try to mix everything you can find in the lab together like that.
Failure is the mother of invention, Mr. Power
Oh,
Loader.
okay.
Thomas Edison said something like that once. Even if something I make doesn't work like I've envisioned it, that doesn't mean it's a waste of time.
You almost blew up the entire design studio. Will you please open your ears?
Other people need to use it too.
Hatsume!
Girl.
Hey, when did you get here?
Remember her?
Yep.
What? I forgot about that. What is happening?
Okay. All right.
Oh, sorry about the sudden explosion. It's been a while, huh? Class 1A, right? Yeah, I forgot all your names already.
Izuku, Midoriya. I'm Tenya Ida, the man you tricked into being a walking advertisement during the sports festival.
Oh, yeah.
Baby, so bye!
Sent them back to the
Wait
manga.
a second, please. I wanted to ask Mr. Power Loader about improving some elements of my costume.
What are we doing?
She's excited about all the
Right.
machinery.
I feel bad for Uraraka.
Yeah.
If you stop following my instructions and keep running wild in here, you're banned.
Hello.
I heard from Eraserhead you're here to upgrade those costumes for your new moves, yes? Come in.
Oh, this looks like a top secret lab.
Now, hand over your instructions, please. They should have been with the case your costume was delivered in. I have a license to make costumes, so I'm allowed to do some mild tinkering with those that were made out of house. For small changes and repairs, I can simply report what I alter to the design company. They'll do the paperwork for me. But for major changes, we'll have to fill out an application and ask the design professionals to make the adjustments for us. After that's completed, the government will make sure the new costume meets certain standards. When approved, it'll be sent back here. And
That's a lot more regulation than I thought was gonna happen.
Well, in a way, it's like regulating weapon manufacturers.
Right, which
There's a way I could reduce the strain on the
also
ligaments
isn't
in my
really
arm.
done.
I mean, it is pretty heavily. Like the manufacturer, like you can't make a faulty gun that it blows itself up.
Oh, gotcha.
Like there's safety precautions that have to be. You have to pass a certain standard to have the gun put into production.
Gotcha.
Now, in terms of the selling and handling, that's different. But I more mean there's like an FDA for guns.
Gotcha.
We work with the best design agencies available, so there's usually just a 3-day turnaround.
Oh, well, I was wondering if there is a way I could reduce the strain on the ligaments in my arms. Is that hard or possible?
Let's see, Midoriya. You mainly fight with your fists and your fingers. In that case, I should be able to do something for you pretty fast.
Oh.
Deku, that's awesome!
Yeah.
Yes, I see the problem. What are you doing? I'm feeling out his muscles. Oh my, your body's much more muscly than it looks. Don't you worry, I've got just what you need. My very special baby, the Power Suit!
Okay.
This high-tech darling can read muscle contractions and support your movements. Meet my baby number 49!
But I really just need support for my arm.
Now start!
Holy whoa, this thing is amazing! Wait, no, I take it back! My spine!
Oh no!
End program! Looks like I made a mistake or two in the limit calculations. That's my bad. Oh my gosh, are you hurt?
I came in asking for some kind of arm brace and instead my body almost got pretzel.
Now that I think about it, I could use this as a capture item.
Sir, I was wondering if you could improve the cooling devices in my legs.
If that's what you're in the market for. Try this baby on!
Just for arms.
It's like no one's.
Anything that gives off heat! baby number 36.
Hatsume, there's nothing wrong with my boosters! And where
Booster,
are my
go!
Oh, this is a mess.
My quirk is in my legs, you mech woman.
Yeah, I know, but you don't understand. Come on, it's so brilliant. If you're wanting to cool down your legs, then why don't you just run with your arms instead?
Stop messing around!
What are you
Oh, he can use all for one with his legs.
One for all, but yes.
He can use one for all.
I was wondering if you were gonna guess that.
Hold on. Maybe.
How do you keep
Sorry,
separate
guys.
from All Might?
Kicking.
I'm trying to get her to look past her own devices.
I'm not sure that'll ever happen.
Same.
But you know, if you all are aspiring to be heroes, then you should treasure your relationship with her. You'll need her once you've been made pros. Look in the corner. That pile of junk? Those are all the support items Hatsume's made since starting school here. She's
Oh my
always
goodness.
inventing, even when school's
And
not
she's
in
just a
session.
first year.
I've
Yeah.
seen many support
That's-
This is why she reminds me of your
but I
sister,
tell
like
you,
this
girl
specific,
is
like
something special.
that.
She made all of
Yeah.
this in such a short time.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
Yeah. That's her with her
Common
drawings.
sense is a
Yeah,
collection
exactly.
of prejudices acquired by age 18.
My sister's a maritime
Something Einstein
archaeologist.
said.
Oh, did you hear that?
No, sorry.
Prejudices. Common sense is a collection of prejudices acquired by age 18. That's something Einstein said.
Acquired by
That girl is
a...
unafraid.
Age 18.
Oh,
Age
oh, oh,
18.
oh.
That's
Okay.
something Einstein said.
Okay.
That girl is unafraid of failure, constantly thinking of new ideas and trying them out. Innovators are people who don't feel chained down by existing concepts.
That
Which is exactly what All Might just said.
Try
Yeah.
to imitate me.
Wait,
Oh, this shot, I love
I
it.
think I get it. It's so simple.
Why don't you just run with your arms instead?
I understand! Ida! Please, there's so much I want you to teach me.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Leg
Want my
stuff.
help with your training? We haven't made any progress on our costumes yet.
Oh, that's right.
Whoa, your face totally lit up just now.
I was just realizing something.
Cute that she
I
noticed.
never asked. Are you changing part of your costume?
A little. I don't want to feel sick anymore.
Oh, you don't say. In that case, you gotta
Why?
try this
Why
out.
do I feel like it's about to explode?
Why was she feeling sick?
When she uses her quirk too much, she gets queasy.
Gotcha.
That smoke?
You'll kill us!
Oh,
Work in progress.
As the days passed, our training to
I mean, I
create our
appreciate the
ultimate
creativity, but
Little dangerous.
you have to recognize when something is not just a small mistake.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you see what was going on there?
Suppression in progress?
You didn't see what Sue
Where
was doing,
Sue,
did
it
you?
looked like Sue was meditating. Is that not what was happening?
Look at her. Oh, you missed it. It's fine. We'll see it
Did
later.
she have extra legs? Is that
We'll
it?
see it later.
Oh my goodness.
Aizawa, how are things progressing?
You're back again? We're getting there.
Hey, Midoriya! Did you switch your costume up?
Yeah, I got braces added that reduce the strain on my arms.
You missed
Oh,
a
those are
solid
cool.
chance to change your entire design. It's so boring.
I like it.
Congratulations! I'm so proud you got into UA!
I don't want to change the base. At least not much.
Sweet.
Now, on to me, Dark Shadow.
They're talking.
By covering myself with Dark Shadow, my strength is enhanced. I'm better at close combat.
What?
I call it Abyssal Black Body.
Is that hard to say?
He's his
It's
own
important
mech
that it's
suit.
easy to call out.
Got
He said Abyssal Black Body. That's hard to say. But still a
Abyssal
great
Black
move.
Body.
And there are
Yeah.
those already putting together multiple special moves.
Not from my entire hand, but a blast from a single concentrated point.
Holy shit. Okay.
AP shot.
Advanced placement shot.
Armor
piercing shot. As usual.
AP is only AP classes. Oh. Someone save All Might. Kick it. Yeah.
All Might's signature moves usually involve his fists. Since I inherited One for All from him, I tried to do the same thing, copying his every technique. That's where I went wrong. It's so obvious that I didn't even realize it. If I'm worried about my
fancy
arms, I'll
boots.
use my legs.
Yep.
One for all, full cowling, shoot style.
Shoot style.
Shoot style. Shoot style or shoe?
Shoot.
Oh.
I think he said shoot.
Oh. Shoe style would have been funny. Yay!
And All Might was like, yeah,
he was waiting
knew.
for
He
that
was
one.
like, I'm not gonna give you the answer, but-
All right.
So that is where we were left. What are your first thoughts?
Okay. Fantastic. Oh, I'm so happy for him. I'm excited to see his training now that he has a direction or has a training plan to focus on.
Yeah, and a new style that's just his.
Exactly. He can start. I think the fact that he figured this out at the same time that All Might is switching from pro hero to retired strictly teaching, it's an indication of both of them kind of turning over a new leaf at the same time.
I totally agree.
Then you should have warned your students about all this. We've seen it time and time again in this exam. UA is immediately crushed.
Oh my goodness.
I love
so
that
good.
shoot style and him using his legs. It's a very it's funny because I know him as a hero that uses his legs a lot, and up until this point he just doesn't.
No, he didn't.
And you forget how long it takes, but this is the start of
this is
Deku's
season
chapter
3, right? Yeah.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below for episodes coming every Friday and Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see these episodes right now, they're all posted to Patreon in their extended full-length forms. We have a lot to discuss, but before we do that, where are we headed?
All right, let's review.
Thank you for watching. For now, we're going to go to questions given to us by our amazing Patreon members. If you want to ask us questions that we answer after every episode of any show we watch, join the link in the description below and start asking. For now, let's go to question 1. Question 1. TB asks, back when Deku was training with Gran Torino, he commented to Deku that your devotion to All Might are like shackles on you. And we see now another aspect of what he meant. Do you think this change of how Deku fights has broken the shackles, or does he still have a few more locks to pick? Clever wording.
Nice. I think that this realization is going to open up his mind to the possibility that there are a lot more subconscious things going on. So I do think there are going to be more instances to unpack, but I think he's going to be significantly more able to realize it and then able to fix it and move forward after this first initial breakthrough.
Yeah, and it's definitely a hard thing to do when your teacher is the person you're trying to separate yourself
100%.
from.
No, it's
and
really
they're the
hard.
greatest hero of all time.
Totally. And your idol.
And you have the same quirk. It's a
It's
hard
a very, very
separation to
difficult
make.
situation. But then once you have the breakthrough of oh, this is the thing, I
can make this reference for you. It reminds me a lot of how Miles Morales has to change his style as Spider-Man from Peter Parker's.
Yes.
You saw that in the Spider-Verse where he kept trying to do that, and then he was like, nah, I gotta kind of do it my own way.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's actually his quote from him. He goes, nah, I'm doing my own thing. That's really exactly what he says. Yeah,
exactly. Your individuality is the greatest quirk of them all.
Yeah. And on that, let's go to our second question.
God.
Great button. The Lorax asks, even though he doesn't have his powers anymore, All Might still has years of experience being the #1 hero. What are your thoughts on All Might's new role in the story, fully embracing being a teacher?
I'm super, super excited about him fully dedicating himself to teaching, because I think there's a component of being a hero where you're always on, you're always thinking about like anything could happen at any point, and I need, like, kind of how like firefighters always just have their shoes ready, like that kind of thing. And so in a situation like that, especially when you're the number one hero and there's so much of, like, there's such a massive expectation on you, I can imagine that focusing on anything else, it's always going to be a secondary thought. Like, that's always going to be an afterthought. So now that, like, I mean, there's still like an ingrained thing in All Might, but he can't go do the things that he would always kind of be thinking about. So now he can fully dedicate all of that mental energy to being a teacher.
Yeah.
And so, you know, when he sees something out in the world, it's not, okay, how does this fit into something I can use as a hero? It's how can I use this to fit in something to convey it to Deku?
Exactly. Can't put it any better myself. Let's go to question 3. All right, final question. Doge Creations asks, what's your thoughts on how everyone used their quirks and the importance of special moves, and how do you think this will progress going forward when thinking about using their quirks?
Very, very cool. I really like the concept, both like plot-wise and character-wise. I'm interested to see how people keep developing those moves. Like, if there are individuals whose moves are like fully done, ready to go, never gonna get better than this, or if there are moves like the Genist, where it was all just experience. Like, he can have a special move, but him doing that special move now versus 10 years from now is going to be a completely different thing versus, you know, an explosion power that's maybe, you know, 100% now, and then it's, you know, 115%, you know, 10 years down the line kind of thing.
When the quirk is a secondary thing to the brain of the individual, it's a pretty powerful thing.
Yeah, so I'm interested to see kind of how the class collectively processes everyone going at different rates.
Yeah, and I think you're about to learn that in our next episode titled The Test. Are we excited for episode 14 of My Hero Academia Season 3?
Can't wait.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.